All right, hello. Little update on the schedule going forward before we get into today's video. It is a long 3-day weekend for everybody. There is no trading on Monday. Stock market is closed, and then I will not be here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I won't be back for a week until next Friday. At least we had a really nice week all together here on the channel. Green every day except for Monday that we didn't trade, but some good trades in there, including a good one today on KPTI. Let's trade. All right, so as stated, the trade today was on KPTI. You can see it alerting up into the 40s, up towards 50 here on the Intensity Stockwatch scanner. And if you guys want to join that, you can use the link in the description below and code GDTISW for 20 to 30% off every single month of your subscription. But it was on the opening candle here, and it was a little bit lighter on the volume than I generally like. You can see it's only about 400,000 traded on the day so far. So I decided I was going to wait and see if this one pushed a little bit more up through that $13 range. Looking for a move up through $13. If it can make that, it'll be a really nice pop coming off of the 1235 area, coming off of 12 in pre-market. So it is pretty extended already, but because of the volume issues, I wanted to wait and see if we could get a nice pop through 13. So here comes 13. We're up and through 13, but I'm looking for a little bit more just because it's not that extended off of the last candle. You can see KPTI hitting at 45 there on the positive intensity scanner right below me, and I'm looking for that move up a bit further. So you can see it moves up here into the 1320s, 1330. I go ahead and try to get in initially here. I'm watching it starting to slow down here at 1330. It hasn't gotten in there yet. I'm like, oh crap, maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it. Should have maybe been in there once it got through that 1330s. I was thinking about getting in there. It's hitting at about a 50 on the scanner. It pops back down a little bit, back down into the lower 13s. And I'm thinking, oh man, maybe I missed a really good move here on KPTI. But if it does want to make a move up further, I will be ready to go and get in. So it now starts moving up higher here, up into the higher 1330s, up into the 1340s. And that's when I go ahead and put an order out here at 1344 with 200 shares trying to get short here. Don't get a fill initially. It comes back down into the 30s, but then it will go ahead and pop up and fill me here. All 200 shares short there at 1344. And now I'm going to be willing to add in, of course, if this thing wants to pop up through the 1350s up towards 14. This is one of those that I have the potential, if it makes a really nice move, to get in pretty good share size because of the low price. I've got full margin available on this one. I've only got 200 shares started here. So if we get a really nice move up through 14, really, we'll be looking to get some good share size. But for now, looking for a pop towards 13. So it does start moving up towards 14. We could put an order out there at 1390, get a fill for another 200 shares there at 1390, and we now have an average of 400 shares at 1367. 1367 I have an average of with 400 shares, and I'm going to be looking for like 1340 kind of to cover out here, just because that would be below both entries. The first one there at 1344. I would like to see it now below 1340 before I take any of these shares off. But a few minutes goes by and it starts really bouncing off of 1343 here. You can see I had an order out at 1340, but it just keeps bouncing off of 1343. And I'm starting to get a little bit worried that it's going to get within 3 cents and bounce off of me there. So I go ahead and take 300 shares off there. I actually got the fill a little bit higher at 1349, unfortunately. But did get 300 off there for a small profit, and we still have 100 shares left with a 1390 average on those 100 shares. So going to be looking for taking half of this one at 1320 and then see if the remaining 50 after that can go down even further. So you can see here I have put an order out at 1320 for half of the 50 shares. I also put a stop order out with those 50 shares, just where I took the last one after it came down over a few minutes. I decided at this point, if it came back up, I would just stop it out there and call it a trade. But we have the order sitting at 1320 with those 50 shares. We get filled right there we go ahead and cancel out that stop order, replace that order with the remaining 50 shares we have left, and I'll be looking for a move down towards 13, under 13.10, thinking that it could possibly bounce off of that whole number area. So it's coming down 13.10 here on the bid. We put 13.10 on the limit, I believe, and we're looking for a move under 13.10 there on the bid to click the button to get the remaining 50 shares. There's the move under 13.10. I go ahead and click the button, get filled at 13.09, and that's a trade plus 107 there on KPTI. So that was the only trade I got today, and that ended up kind of being the bottom of that move, at least for a while in the market. I'm not sure where it is now, but it did bounce up off of that whole number from there. So really happy with the trade today. Traded well, traded according to the plan, up $100. Really good week overall. Can't complain about any of that. The only thing I complain about is that I will no longer be trading until next Friday. But if you guys like whiskey, if you like YouTube, then I have another new YouTube channel out there, which is called Whiskey Tears, Tiers. The link is also down in the description below. If you guys want to check that out, just uploaded a new video there yesterday about a bottle of whiskey from Chicago. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe. I'll see you later.